Quit, Joko. What's up? And how's it going? Get to hear me yell at my dog. Okay, so hopefully everybody's had a good day. Hello, Mira. Glad to hear that your internet has been fixed. That's really exciting. So, back tonight, more Temtem. I'm very happy about that. I've enjoyed it. I've really liked the patch so far. Last night I ran into a little bit of a spat. Nothing too bad, honestly, just in a little bit of a weird I gotta grind, needless to say. I gotta beat the dojo, and to beat the dojo, I gotta grind. So, gonna be doing some battles, just getting some chat on tonight, keeping it pretty chill for the first part at least. Then gonna have some dojo attempts. I'm not gonna be on too late tonight. I'm honestly very tired. I know hearing that probably gets so old, but it's just increasingly hot where I work, and it has not gotten any better. It just drains the life out of you. I'm gonna be on here for a while though, so don't think I'm cutting it short. I'm just not gonna stay on extra long. So that's what's gonna happen tonight, and we'll see where it takes us. I'm hoping I can get to some more story content, but I don't really know, so we'll see on that end. Go ahead and stop this music. We'll get started here. That's cool. I don't really know what Tales of Crestoria is. It sounds interesting. Okay. So last night, basically all I did, leaving off, was I'm pretty sure I healed up the Temtem. And really all I have to do now is just grind. Sith, hello. How's it going, Tim? I'm also pretty tired, Tim. Glad you could pop in, though. Tonight's gonna be more of a grindy stream anyway. There's a spot I've been thinking about going to. I've been thinking about it all day. They got a Luma. But there's an area around here. It's actually before you get to Kisiwa region or island or whatever. That, Minato, what's up? How's it going? How much is Temtem on the PS? Is it on PS4? It's not on PS4 yet. And, right now they're processed like $37.50, I think? But it's not on PS4 yet. It won't be on PS4 or Switch till like next year. Doing good? I'm doing pretty well. I'm very tired, but other than that, I can't complain. I mean, I guess I could, but it would be uncalled for. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the other area to like try to grind a little bit. Mainly because I don't really think I'm gonna get that much experience here. And there's a level, or not a level, but there's like a part of the island in the last area where you got some overly strong Temtem. You can't even catch. Well, you probably can't catch them now, You couldn't before this patch. But they're a lot stronger. They're mostly like single form. Not that strong. Red lobster sounds nice. Let's see, I don't really remember the way there. I think this is it. It is not. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at the map. The area I'm going to, okay, it's south of there. I think that's the area. It could actually be the area. I don't know, we'll go there first, it won't go. There was another area, but I don't remember if that's it or not. I may have to actually... Gosh, it could be that area there. I think it is, now that I'm thinking about it more clearly. It's very far away, but this area right here to the far. I'm gonna try to hit up this one first, because it could be and I could be wrong. But I'm thinking I'm probably right, and it's the area way over to the far right there. Much more east. I'll try this first though. I'll figure it out really quick, that's for sure. Yeah, this isn't it. Okay. This is going to be one heck of a trip, but hopefully it'll be worth it. Gonna be a lot of battles tonight for sure. Okay, gotta look at the map again. Yeah, long stretch here. So did anybody do anything cool today? Do anything exciting? Hey Tim, thank you for hitting up Twitch as well. Mushi. This is what I really liked when I saw it the first time, but I never really thought about using it. Grinded pretty hard on Neverwinter, nice. On a PlayStation 4, cool. Hey, thank you so much for the bits. Always appreciate that. This is awkward. I'm gonna have to switch. It's gonna be pointless not to. Right before the stream, I was actually rewatching the Final Fantasy XIV patch trailer again. I'm so excited for it. Like, is anybody else uncontrollably excited for the new patch? And I mean it just like that. Like, I'm, like, legitimately way too hopped. Mostly passing time till 5.3 comes out. Yeah. I'm so hopped. Definitely hopped. Yeah. I can't stop watching the trailer. Like, I love how they give you little, like, tickets, but nothing too spoilery. I was even watching the Mr. Happy reaction video. Made me even more hopped. Pretty scared for X-Arc. So hot for 5.3. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, something's gonna happen, but I kind of feel like he's gonna just become one with the Crystal Tower. Like, I don't know why. That's where my mind believes. Like, most belief of the god died is pretty much gone from everybody. But one of the things I heard, like, Mr. Happy talk about it, and I think, gosh, I can't remember the other reaction video I watched. I watched somebody else. But he has that little message at the end of the trailer. It almost sounds like he's talking to himself from the source. So maybe, maybe not, I don't know. And he could be talking to the Warrior of Light, very possible. But it sounds like he's sending himself a message to the source. So, I'm wondering if something does happen to him, and maybe he has the other Graha actually bring everybody back to the source with his power. I don't know, my mind's been boggling. I've been going places my mind shouldn't be going, if that means anything. Straight. Yeah, that. The finale taking on Elidibus, or Zodiac, if that's who he really is. I don't really know who it is. It's definitely Elidibus, for sure. Because it only makes sense to bring it to a close, but it could be Elidibus maybe poised from Zodiac or something. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, that trailer looks like it's about to take so many curves in a crazy direction. The Heart of Zodiac. I really can't remember how they put things either. I've never had such a big gap between the patch since I started playing the game that I think Zombie said it best yesterday on Discord. It could have been the day before yesterday. But my brain at this point, from as long as I've had to wait with everything that's gone on in the year, I'm almost mind mush right now. What the heck, move? Oh, it's Tsunami. I've seen that before. But even if so, even if he is the heart of Zodiark, I wouldn't say that he's technically Zodiark. Or, I don't know how they'll go with it. You never really know. It could straight up be just like a little, or wait, we'll start off in phases. It's a Japanese game, and it's not just a Japanese game, it's Final Fantasy. For all we know, this we could call it the Final Bot. The Final Fight could go in phases. You could be Ardbert, Elidibus form Ardbert, and then straight up Zodiark Elidibus. I wouldn't be surprised, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, they do this shit all the time, especially when it comes to the last boss phases. It's just like, boom, boom, boom. Every time you think you won, next phase. Temtem looks like Pokemon. I'm not gonna go that far. It doesn't look like Pokemon. I will say this 100%. It's very influenced by Pokemon, and we talked about this a lot last night, but the game is very influenced by Pokemon. The dudes who created this game used to work on and navigate and help create and just so on with the unofficial Pokemon MMORPG that used to be on the internet before Game Freak and Nintendo took it down. Heavily Pokemon influenced. Do they look like Pokemon? Not at all. Were they influenced by Pokemon? Yes. But Pokemon, one of the things that you can just immediately, like, I'm not gonna do like last night and go through this whole thing again. Pokemon has less broad features and more rounded edges, if that means anything. And I don't know. I really, like, I'm a big Pokemon fan, and I get Pokemon vibes from it, but the game doesn't remind me of Pokemon at all, especially if you play it. From the outside looking in, I could see it, though. I could see it. 100% I could see it. It's like Pokemon meets Digimon meets a fan-made Pokemon game, honestly. Choco, stop. Stop. What's up, Riz? What's his name? Ended up completely showing his true self in the Trials and Shadowbringers? Yeah. You're talking about, the Hades thing, right? With, Choco! Stop. Sorry. Why can't I think of his name now? Jesus. What Bangs boy? How's it going there, Rez? Emmett. Yes, Emmett. I don't know, I couldn't remember Emmett. Actually, I know why now. At first, I was like, that's such a crazy name. Why couldn't I remember that? And then my brain was like, because it's a crazy name. How could you remember that? Jesus. I'm not going the right way, but I'm down here. Like, this is where you start off, I think, where you gotta, like, search for stuff for the lady. Where I need to go is actually, like, over here. I'm really hoping this is the right area. I haven't been on here in so long. But this was like the trading, grinding spot before the when the last patch ended, really. Today was mind blanked on the... Oh, totally was mind blanked on the names? Yeah. I get like that a lot. Especially with just how things have been lately. Oh my god, my brain's just like... I don't know. It's so hard for me to just like keep up with things. This dude looks like fucking Goro. I thought his first form did, and now when I'm seeing his last form, I'm getting so much Goro vibes. Like, we'll go back to the Tempedia so I can reference this. I had the vibes last night and I didn't want to say anything, and I've seen him twice today now. I get so many Goro vibes from this game. This guy, Ozu-Khan, I know this guy was based off, like, the Khans in Mortal Kombat, which Khan is just basically like a king of whatever part of Underworld, but legit. Dude has, like, the look, and, you know, this looks like Goro here in front of me. Prince Goro. It's so crazy. I already had those vibes, but now it's completely confirmed with them in front of my face. Even has 4 arms. You can't tell me it wasn't based. Oh, and there's the spoiler. I knew it would happen. I was warned last night. There's Crystal's final form. Oh my god, and it's awesome. I want to see it for myself. I gotta grind. I gotta. Hopefully there's some pretty good Temtem in here still that are strong. Last patch, these were like in their like low 50s. They're a little bit harder to kill, but they packed a punch and had a lot of experience. Yeah, 53, 52. Like I said, this was like the place to grind at the end of the last patch. These things are strong though. They don't mess around. Just like that, Gazuma's dead. No. Now Gazuma's dead. Like I said, they're very strong. They don't mess around for sure. I wish I could remember the weaknesses better on this. The spoils are strong here. It's alright. I mean, to be fair, it's the type of game where I mostly care about like story spoilers and stuff like this. I mean, I don't like to see it as much, but if I see it, I mean, I can't complain too much. I'm playing the game and it's an MMORPG. Not a whole lot not to expect. Oh man, I think they changed that to animation. I don't know. I don't remember how it looked beforehand, but it looks new. Looks different. I like it. Don't like that though. They get very strong. Oh man, it almost killed itself though. Must be a spicy move. Nice. Double level up. Yeah, it's true. I think that's the most I've ever been spoiled on any game ever. Got so much experience, yeah. I might die a few times trying this and trying to stay here. But I'm gonna try to stay here. I'm gonna end up using a lot of materials that I don't want to use as well, but okay. Got to. I mean, this is like the place to get good experience. I want to try to get them all to like 45, and I think I should be okay at that point. Kazuma's going to be the hard one to keep alive right here, though. I wish I could just take on one at a time and make it so much easier than 2 at a time. But it's very hard to run away from them when they're that much stronger than you, and there's 2 instead of just 1. I'm glad that this is still like a grinding spot that people can just like turn to. Been to a place called the Crystal Shrine. Apparently this is the Crystal Shrine, Minato. See the shrine. But yeah, this is that place. You've gotten spoilers for the new shit coming from Final Fantasy XIV. I'm pretty much up to date, I think, on that. I don't know if I can get spoiled too much more at this point. I could be wrong, though. I don't want to technically be spoiled anymore, but I feel you, though. Don't die. Should have went for the 55 first. They're not trying to kill Whiplump, so I'm gonna. And he's not much use right now. I'm definitely gonna have to get more stuff. Oh man. I feel you, Tim. I mean, for an MMO, I mean, I totally understand. I hate spoilers myself, but in an MMO, it's the hardest thing to avoid. People will speculate tooth and nail to try to figure things out. Survive! Ah, shit. These guys got some experience. Tease me, hello, what's up? The Xbox show today? I did not. I did see, however, I think you might have shared it, the Fable trailer. I saw something else today too. It looks amazing. It's an anime game. It's like Scarlet something. I think it was like a Bandai game, maybe? That's all I saw with it from the two Xbox. I saw the Fable teaser, and then, like I said, it's like Scarlet something. I can't remember what it's called, but it looked amazing. It was like a, it kind of like a graphic thing like this, where it looks almost anime, but it looked like 3D as well. I don't know. It looked amazing now. I'll definitely end up having to go back and buy some items. I'm gonna end up running out of revolves quick here, I can already tell. I wish everything was just so expensive in this game. They want you to do like the progressive, like, free Temtem thing, but I mean, that's just another grind on its own as well. The RPG from Obsidian. I read about it. I didn't watch the trailer though. I don't think so anyway. Yes, finally. It's so much better when you fight one at a time rather than two. Don't get me wrong, I know like a lot of people are open that. But if you fight one, it's much easier to take down. You don't have to worry about dying and actually having to, like, redo it again. And even though that was very strong, it definitely... I'm gonna have to switch. Kazuma is not strong here. Probably gonna have to like call it soon after, probably after this fight. You can go ahead and try to go buy some more healing stuff. I feel like if they really wanted to do that free Temtem thing, I wish they would have at least done it throughout. Oh man, I just saw Smazzy's last form and it looked badass too. I wish they would have done it like throughout all of like the archipelago, instead of just like one region that you gotta go all the way back to the beginning of the game basically just to do. It would have made it a lot more, I don't want to say doable, but doable is the word that comes to mind. Jesus. I'm gonna take Tuvan out. Hate that I had to sack Tuvan. I just sent out Kinu. I did not mean to do that. Maybe it'll pan out. Duh. It did not pan out. Gosh, I like Kinu because Kinu is so strong, but just because of its like horrible defense, I don't know if it's actually going to make the cut. I was thinking that last night about the chances of me having to switch it out. It's too late. I actually love the art style of this game, Tasme. I really like the bright, vivid colors they went with. It's just something you don't often see in these type of games. And the music is phenomenal. But I understand, you know, we all have a teach their own kind of thing. Don't die. Whipplum is just a trooper. Okay, now, so the two that keep dying are the ones we really need to train up next. I'm gonna go ahead and leave here. Take the long trip back and heal and buy some healing equipment as well, because this is... It's definitely effective, but at the same time it is... it is killing some Tim. Okay, what is the closest town? Jeepers. It is very far away. I don't know if I can even buy anything at this place. I know the one over here I can, but dear God. Okay, I mean, I knew it was going to happen tonight. Long trek. At least I can take a shortcut over there. When it's released, the battles look great, but when you're walking around you don't like it so much. I feel ya. What is up, Euthanasia? How are you tonight? What's a generic bird's eye 2D junk? Play it on Steam? Yeah, I mean, that's what I played this on, is Steam. I mean, I still don't recommend it right now. The game is phenomenal. It's not junk. Right off the bat. I mean, there's so much good work that's coming in. The dev team is the best dev team on any game I've ever seen in my life. They straight up talk to people on Discord. And they actually reply to things on Twitter when people actually have things that they want fixed. I will say, it is a unique game. But I still don't recommend it right now, though. But it's not because the game's bad. It's because it's early access. it's got lag issues because they're literally working on it as we play it. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I didn't even give this a solid, like, score. I mean, it had a very average score when I actually rated it after, you know, giving what of the game is actually released an actual review rating. But it's not garbage. This game has loads of potential. It's everything. If you liked Pokemon ever, you're gonna love it. This game is literally an adult version of Pokemon with MMO aspects that are very strong. But yeah. Old school Pokemon clones. I'll feel you. I didn't really play too many Pokemon clones. I did, however, play a few, but they were like, I wouldn't call them clones. They were just like fan-made knockoffs, which I guess you could consider a clone, but I say not clones because they usually had a unique story. I guess it still counts as a clone, huh? But yeah, this game's just a little bit more unique than most, I would say, just gameplay-wise. They've done everything in their possible, everything that they could do to make this not Pokemon. $54.95 on Steam. Yeah, the transfer of like currency exchange is very different. Right now, this is like $37.50 USD right now. When I bought it, was like 35. But as the game actually gets closer and closer to release, they're increasing the price, and then, you know, then it'll gradually go down once it's actually released. But yeah. It'll be $80. I mean, in your currency, for me, it'll be like 60, I think. And I actually want to get this when it does get out to Switch or PS4. I'm still undecided which one I'd rather play it on. I'll probably go PS4, and being honest, because the whole time I've played it on the PlayStation 4 controller, and I will buy it again. Yes, that sounds crazy. I know I'm playing it on PC right now, and I get to play every patch, but I want to play through it again and actually have a really decent playthrough without any lag, for one, and two, I would really like the feel of playing it on console rather than PC. I don't mind a PC game, obviously. I play a few games on PC here and there, but it's not my preference, which is odd. You know, you have all these people, PC Master Race these days. I literally am playing on PC right now, so I can't argue. And I'm not even going to try. Nor do I want to, but it's, I don't know, something about playing a console is just what I prefer. I really can't explain it very much. Gosh, these are so expensive. Everything in this game is so expensive. I think that's the thing I hate about this game. If I have to say the H word, if there's anything I hate about this game, it's how expensive things are in the game. Like, everything is just so pricey. Like, I'm down to 1,000 pence on now. But yeah, everything in this game is just so damn pricey. They decrease big time? Yeah. That's true. Well, I mean, I don't know. It really depends on what you play. Honestly, one of the things I already know about this game, it's gonna be like Pokemon for a little bit. It's gonna linger. If you don't know what I mean about Pokemon games, when they come out, they don't decrease in value. They hold that value for like almost 10 years, then start to decrease a little bit. And I feel like this is going to kind of have that same kind of thing. Like, this is going to get ate up by fans. It has more of a driven story. The text dialogue is, I mean, you have a choice on what you want to say at every given time. Which is always nice to see. I mean, there's just so many good aspects to this game. Yeah, you can evolve, you can trade, there's competitive battling, you can breed them. I mean, it's almost everything-esque Pokemon that you can get without it actually being Pokemon. It's like everything that is Pokemon, but isn't Pokemon. That is the best way to ever put the description of this game. It's everything Pokemon, but it's not Pokemon. Don't let your kids play this game. They'll have too many questions when they're done. And it cusses. Minor cussing, but it does. Definitely gonna have a T rating when it actually comes out. It's gonna leave early access. I know a lot of people are afraid of that. They've already said it. This game, they've already got an endpoint to where this story of this game is gonna go. They've already got that. It's just adding it over time. A hard thing for them that slowed them down. Like, they already wanted to be so much farther in progress of this game, but the whole situation of the world that we're going in right now slowed them down immensely, just like it has Final Fantasy XIV. You know, every MMO out there, basically. And a lot of other main title, like AAA title games. But they already have a full roadmap of this game. Next year, it officially comes out of early access, goes to PlayStation 4, goes to Switch, still up in the air on Xbox. Probably gonna happen there because it's a lot easier to convert a game from a PC to an Xbox than it is the other consoles. And if it's going to Switch and PlayStation 4, you might as well don't even waste your time holding your breath. It's gonna happen. But it's still iffy on Xbox though, but again, more than likely gonna happen. But yeah, the roadmap to this game is already set in stone. It's not exactly on the exact timeline though. Again, unfortunately, we're going through a crazy, wild time in our lives, and they can't exactly get everything in as fast as they wanted to with people having to work from home and whatnot like that. But I know loads of people have the fear of this game's going to be classic Steam game, never come out of early access. This game has been a miracle since the day it popped up on Kickstarter, and I fully, like, I don't disbelieve anything, honestly, that I've seen with this game. Every time I see something that they're adding to it, I'm just like, alright, yeah, I believe you, it's gonna happen, because everything else has already happened. That's very true because of the current pandemic. The concert, that sounds really amazing. Let's not talk about it too much. It is a very hardcore thing that gets you very... You guys don't get penalized, but I do. Seriously. We can vaguely talk about it, but believe me, YouTube's very strict about it right now, and has been during the whole pandemic. That's why I often don't even use words. I say pandemic, and which you guys couldn't say it, I cannot, apparently. Can we for 5.3 trailer looks so good? Yeah, I agree, it tased me. 5.3, oh god. I wish it was closer though. I shared a meme on Discord because I thought it was hilarious because I've never agreed with a meme ever so much. But it was like, it had like Yoshi P just like giving, you know, classic like rock on devil horns and everything. And he was just like talking about like, well, the meme was captioned Yoshi P showing the trailer for 5.3 3 weeks before the the patch comes out. No, you're good, Tim. It's nothing like that. It's just like I can't say anything about it really. It's not the people who talk about it in chat. It's legitimately me. I don't know what it is about YouTubers. We're very, it's thin us for us to walk around and talk about. When everything first started going down, I actually had a thing that was just about tips. And it has, like, lot monetization. Like, literally, the monetization that can happen on it's a very depressing ads that I'm not that happy about that play in it. I almost turned the monetization off, but every little bit helps, unfortunately. Do such an amazing job on those trailers. They really do. See the new floating cat mount? I did the new yokai event mount. I'm really excited about that. I've been really excited about the new yokai event happening. I wanted it to come back so bad. I'm not the biggest Fate fan, but I did the first part already. Might as well do the second part, and it won't feel as grunty. 2Y? Really? I've already got another one in the old PC, so I don't gotta worry about catching this thing. It just blows my mind. And it's level 6, jeepers. I'm just gonna let it live, you know? Just, you do you. You keep flying around here, you little toucan. You can go find those Fruit Loops. Feels like a new season for a TV show. Love when game cutscenes can be turned into a storytelling movie. Oh, I love it as well, especially like... Gosh, I had an example on the tip of my tongue, now I can't think of it. But yeah, I know what you mean. There's some games that actually do a really good job with that. Kingdom Hearts. Not all of them, but a couple of them. Like the way they clipped them out in 1.5 and 2.5, if you haven't played it or if you've even seen it. Chain of Memories is not a fun game to play through. Some people enjoy it, and if you do, good for you. I'm not one of those people. Chain of Memories is not a fun game. And I'll leave off on that. We're all entitled to our opinions. What I will say, though, is the thing about how I feel about that is legitimately... Now I need a good way to put it. Okay, I'll just backtrack. If all those cutscenes put together, it makes it a really phenomenal story. The gameplay of that game, to me, is just not fun. I'll just say that. I won't say it's bad. I don't want to offend anybody. It's not my favorite. I played it on Game Boy when I was a kid, and it was okay back then, and it's not my favorite. I played it and beat it again on PlayStation 4 as an adult. I feel the exact same way. I just don't like having to collect cards to fight a sword battle. Makes no sense to me. But when they piece that game together in the cutscenes, oh my god, it is a good story and everything. And you don't really lose a lot of context, like some games. A lot of games, you know, when you watch like every cutscene in it, there's a lot of context that happen within the game, between those little cutscenes, where it's like miniature cutscenes or miniature dialogue scenes that hold key points to the story. But it actually didn't do that with Chain of Memories. Not that bad anyway, so you could like watch all the cutscenes to it, and it pieces together to be an amazing story without the clunky gameplay. And I've just always loved that about that game. Let's take out this random twat first. I hate to. I wish it'd just run away, but I mean, it's kind of a waste of our time right here. Is that Tom for the knot? I feel you, Tim. Thank you so much for sticking around. 7 p.m. in New Zealand. Excited for Dragon Quest coming to Xbox? I haven't played Dragon Quest in years. I don't even remember the last one I played. But it hasn't been on any actual, like, good console, I'll say that much. 6 hours over the past 3 nights. That's why you love cutscenes, you get the full story without needing to play in betweens. I feel ya. Survive. Trolled got most of the hits right there with that one. I'm trying not to use too many of these because, honestly, eventually, when I do get back to trying to go after that dojo, I'm gonna need some resources, probably. At least a couple revolves and balm. It still blows my mind that dude. I wanted to say it last night, and I can't. I wish I would have, but it still reminds me so much of Goro. I immediately am gonna have to switch. Unfortunately, that's gonna have to happen. I want to look at something really quick. Okay, it was pointless. Actually, give me a quick moment. I'm gonna have to take a very quick restroom break. I'm gonna make it super fast. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm glad this isn't like Final Fantasy IX, or I would have came back and I would have been dead. Ben, hello. How are you, Ben? Thanks for popping in over on YouTube. Okay, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and switch Kinu out. Kinu will not survive. Probably gonna regret this, I'm just curious. Live! Why do they hate Gerald so much? It's barely alive, jeepers. One HP is all I had left. Jesus. Live! Live, damn it! Nah, Suvan got up to 44. Hopefully we can get Kinu up. Not quite. Getting close. So Euthanasia, what kind of games have you been playing lately? Also, Rez, what have you been up to? Anybody trying to get on that autumn level grind in Final Fantasy XIV right now? Like how we're all going to like a relative circle in sync. Yes! These are my favorite. I really hope it lives. My god. Don't kill my Kinu. It's the hard one to train. It killed my Kinu! Yes, it's alive! Holy shit! There is an archipelago god. He's looking down on Kinu right now. I'm gonna have to switch it out. I didn't want to. I was hoping it could at least do one battle, but yeah, I'm gonna have to switch. Haven't been able to play much as of late. Can't sit down often. Oh man, yeah, I forgot. Sorry to hear that. You've been on Final Fantasy XIV trying to get gear, actually? At the moment, you're Pokemon breeding, though. Ah, so what you trying to get? Diamond Fort. Harder than the hardest crystal, Temtem. It can... I think I'm good. You got that level up. Eternal Magic on Steam a few weeks. What is Eternal Magic? I've got to get back to trying to gear up on Final Fantasy soon, for sure. I don't want to really waste anything. I'm just going to take a quick trip back. I'll come back really quick after that. I'm just going to heal everybody up at the little Temporium station-like thing. Save my items this time. It's another MMORPG. Is it good? Is it free? It's a horrible question. Not many games are free these days. It is free to play, really? Making a new team. Cubfu? Is Cubfu good? Gumi Alok and Sandy Guest. I don't think I know who Sandy Guest is. But yeah, is Cubfu good? I do like Gumi though. Gumi's nice. So far my team is still just like the team I started the game with. I'm not going to add a legendary to it. I think I'm just going to keep running with who I got, and maybe after endgame, maybe try to get up a good battle party. But so far, my team right now is Rillaboom, Boltund, Colossal, what was the water turtle? Jaw, Dreadnought. Then I have the Psychic Fairy, Hatternay. And then I'm using a Togekiss, which Togekiss is so OP, honestly. I don't know. I know it's the trade bonus. I got the Togekiss, or the Togepi, that you trade for in the game, with your, Toxel. And you get the trade bonus, but my god, the game has made it become so OP. The trade bonus in Pokemon Sword and Shield is outrageous. I mean, in a good way, but at the same time, it is like outrageous on how crazy of a jump you get with that trade bonus. You don't know yet, but it evolves. You're leveling it. Nice. You don't touch a game unless it's free or extremely cheap on sale. That's, you know, one way to play. At least you save a lot of money. Disappointing character creation, but the gameplay wasn't bad. The graphics are decent. That's cool. But yeah, that trade bonus is wild. A Slowbro and a Slowking too. Slowking's cool. I don't know what the new Slowbro is like though. He looks cool, but I don't know what his stats are like or anything like that. I haven't looked into it too much. Did I see Final Fantasy 14 5.3 trailer? Yeah, Troy, I saw it. I'm excited. Very excited, Troy. And how have you been? Also, Troy, how is Ghost of Tsushima? You're the only person I know that's actually actively playing it right now. And I've been wanting to ask, like, a real person how it is. Is it amazing? Galarian Slowbro is pretty decent from what you've heard. That's cool. I'm really curious about the Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno. I like the fact that they're all different types now. Very interesting. Really want to see what they're actually like in the end. Another thing that I've been really thinking about is getting a Munchlax. Have you actually, like, gotten into any of the Pokemon Home stuff, Rez? If you haven't, I don't know why I said technically, but I heavily advise it if so. Pokemon Home, oh my god, they can hook you up with so many Pokemon. I've actually got all 3 starters in the game now. Pokemon Home is the shit, but yeah, I had a Snorlax randomly traded to me, and I'm thinking about, which was a level 1, it really blew my mind. I've been thinking about, like, breeding it to get a Munchlax, if I can ever find a Ditto. Not much, Troy. Just playing some Temtem. Just curious about a little, the Ghost of Tsushima, but still, pretty chill. Nothing too crazy. Doing pretty good. Try to take out the strong one first. Gosh, that move is so OP. Haven't done much with it yet. Still haven't added some of your favorite Pokemon, like Grumpig. Oh man, I would definitely get into it. Like, one of the things that I really heavily recommend on it is if you literally transfer one Pokemon from Sword and Shield to Pokemon Home, and just, that's it. You literally get a mystery gift on Pokemon Home, and you can get all 3 of the starters. Just making that you can get one of the Kanto starters, and also you can get a Pikachu. And there's little other things that you do along the way, like if you do a global trade station, you can get a Rotom, which I've done. I've actually got 2 of them, because somebody Wonder traded me one. And then I think maybe if you Wonder Trade, I can't remember, but I think it's if you Wonder Trade, you can get an Eevee. Like, there's so many cool things. I know you can catch Pikachu and Eevee in the game already as is, so it's not that spectacular of a thing. But it does still have some pretty cool advantages to it that I definitely recommend probably trying to get in and check out sometime. Pokemon Home has been pretty cool. You honestly have a lot better, like, Wonder Trading on Pokemon Home, I've noticed, than you do if you try to actually do, Wonder Trading in-game on Pokemon Sword. Yeah. It's actually, like, they didn't, like, state it anywhere that I've seen officially, but it's actually an event going on in Pokemon Home right now. Like, literally, if you just download the app on your Switch and on your, like, mobile device, you can literally get a Pikachu and a Kanto starter, for instance. And you get to pick between Charmander, Bulbasaur, or Squirtle. And once you pick, you can transfer literally that Kanto starter to your Nintendo Switch. And then on your Nintendo Switch, well, you'll have that obviously, but then on your mobile device, you could just go right over to your mystery gifts, and you will literally get Sobble, Grookey, and Scorbunny. All 3 of them. Not you get to choose, you get all 3, all at the same time. And it's not separate events, not multiple transfers, all 3. One transfer from Pokemon Home to your Switch. And you instantly get access to all 3 starters all at once. Another starter if you chose one already, but Grookey, and then 2 additional. Or Sobble and 2 additional, or Scorbunny and 2 additional. Definitely worth checking out. And then, like I said, there's so many other cool things that you can do to get Rotom, to get Eevee. If you complete the National Dex, which is going to be fucking hard. No toning that down. You can actually get Magearna, but you gotta complete the National Dex for that. Yeah, nowhere near that. But yeah. That's not incentive. Yeah, oh yeah. All 3 starters. I was like instantly just into that as soon as I saw it. But also, If you don't care about the Pikachu that you get, you can instantly Wonder Trade it. That's what I did with Mon. And you can just go from there. Endless Wonder Trades. You could go to the Global Trade Station. You can also transfer Pokemon from the Switch to that you don't care about, and just Wonder Trade those for all kinds of things as well. And Global Trade Station. Again, if you get an actual successful Global Trade Station trade, you get a Rotom, which is even more exciting. Again, I got 2 of them right now. If you don't want to go through that, I would be a full bro. Just let me know, and I will trade you a Rotom. I will, hands down, trade you a Rotom if you don't want to go through the Global Trade Station. It took me days, and I mean days, to get what I wanted. I can't even remember. I got a Charmander. I traded a Sobble for a Charmander. That's what I did. I got a Sobble, and I traded it for a Charmander. And it took legitimately, I'm saying days to get that. It is very hard to get a successful Global Trade Station trade out. But I have it like a spare Rotom, and I'll bro to bro you. I will trade it for whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I know it was annoying as hell to try to get that Sobble for a Charmander. And if you really wanted a Rotom, I mean, I wouldn't care to trade it to you, Rez. But yeah, it took days. I just wanted that Rotom so bad, and the only way I knew to get it was the Global Trade Station. You can get a Dynamax Charmander if you go to Leon's house. That's true. I actually did do that as well beforehand when I knew I could get a Charmander. Unfortunately. But yeah, I figured that out at the end of the game. I don't want to say the hard way because it's the easy way. I was looking for a Hop, and I wandered off to the room and just saw the Pokeball sitting there. But still, yeah, I didn't know that beforehand, and this was before I actually beat the game as well. You dislike Rotom? It's okay. I totally understand. I'm intermediate. I have Pokédex, and like I said, I like the idea of Rotom. I'm not the biggest fan either, though, so don't feel bad. I'm not the biggest fan either. I like the top. The idea is more of what I'm into of Rotom. Electric Ghost? Yeah. Turn it into, like, household appliances? Okay. Outside of that, I'm like, it doesn't evolve. It's very weak. It has no defense. I could keep going. I'm not the biggest fan either, so don't feel bad about that. But, again, I will say, it's not the easiest thing to actually get in the game, though. Wait, you're the perfect person to ask. One, how far have you gotten to the Island of Armor, or whatever it's called, the expansion? And is it good? Is it enjoyable? Is there story? What is it that you do, non-spoilery? Like, are we on a whole new quest, or is it just a story quest? Is it short? That's a lot of questions all at once. Simplify it if you want, or explain it the best you can. It doesn't matter the way you want to answer it. Curious, though. And then also, how do you get these crazy Gigantamax or Dynamax fucking Pokemon that, like, Dreadnought? I saw that he had a fucking badass form. Is there, like, items you gotta go get? Or is there just, like, only certain, like, Pokemon that are, like, able to do such? I've been very curious about that. I've not looked it up. I guess I could. But, yeah, I've been very curious about that. Yeah, I should have used it early. Try to take that one out. This one over here I'm not as worried about. Even though it's technically stronger, it's gonna start hurting itself pretty soon. There's a story, but it's pretty short. That's unfortunate. Damn. Is there a story behind Kung Fu, or is he just, like, base little cutie patootie fodden looking Pokemon. Only certain Pokemon have Gigantamax forms. It can sometimes pop up in Dynamax rates. Damn, that's disappointing. I was hoping it'd be like, kind of like the Z moves thing, or maybe even the like Mega Evolution thing. That sounds like a much more grindy aspect, but okay, give me a moment. Second restroom break's about to happen. Go grab a snack. I'm actually in works of adding this screen to the streams. The go grab a snack while I go do things in the background. I don't have it tonight though. Obviously, I've been thinking about it a lot today about the design I want to go for with it, but give me just a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, that sounds pretty interesting. I can't wait to actually get to that point. I'm gonna wait. I think I'm gonna do it not tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm probably gonna be back on here streaming again, and I gotta work Saturday. But I've been thinking Saturday night when I get off work, I'm gonna actually start the Olive Armor. Another question there, Rez, and which is pretty interesting about what you said with Cup Food too. It's like one of the most commonly traded Pokemon. This is actually a two-parter question, but it's nothing spoilery. It's just I want to know how your playthrough went, and then I'll tell you how mine went. Did you say you were playing Shield, or are you actually playing Sword as well? That's the first question. Okay, who do we got now? Tivan, Kinu, and Gazuma. The hard ones, jeepers. Tivan's not too bad. Kinu's the toughie. And Gazuma. You got Shield? Okay, I thought you said you were playing through Shield. Okay, so here's the question. When you fought the legendary, not the, gosh, I can't remember its name. Not the skeleton crystal wishing star Pokemon. What is its name? I can't remember its name. But not that one. But the shield Pokemon. Zamata? Zamita? I can't remember its name either. There was Zacian and Zamita? Zamita? I don't know, something like that. Was it just like super fucking OP when you did that fight though? Like, Zacian has this ability, and I'm hoping I'm saying that right. I can't. Their names are so off the wall. I'm sorry. I've never felt so obstructed with a Pokemon game in the legendary names before. But, that battle was outrageous. And I don't mean that in, like, a small way. Like, all my Pokemon were, like, base level 60. I think. And I know it's, like, level 70. And we could have been stronger than that. We could have been, like, 63, I think, maybe. That thing was legit, like, one-hitting my Pokemon. It has a move called Behemoth Blade. The only one that could withstand Behemoth Blade twice was Colossal. And technically it could take it 3 times, but the 3rd time it would die. And that was my trump card for that fight. Other than that, my god! It took everything in me to not use that Master Ball. It was insane. Zacian. That was insane. Like, that fight was just like, they really want you to use that Master Ball. I'm just saying that. They were wanting, hoping, and pressing for you to use a fucking Master Ball. Behemoth Blade, I was so disappointed when I finally caught it, and that's not even a move that it can, like, use actively when you catch it. I was like, where's Behemoth Blade? No, it just has the bulk up move, Sacred Sword. What was that? It's not bulk up, it's, Sword Dance, Sacred Sword, and just like 2 other moves that are just kind of like random. But Zacian, oh my god, that fight was just... I didn't even know what to think. My Togekiss was my strongest one going through all of it because of the trade bonus. And my goodness, it was just literally like almost one-hitting everything. Zamzinta, that was its name. Yeah, like, that is, I don't know, that just, they made them, like, super OP. I was wondering if they did the same in Shield, though. You almost gave up. I feel ya. Like, I was, like, in that verge as well. It's like, do I have to use a Master Ball here? Like, sorry, I'm gonna turn off the mic. I accidentally spilled something on the Switch here, and I'm just gonna... Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, I was at that point where I was like, are they making me use the Master Ball? Like, is this the one Pokemon game ever where, like, they're making you use the Master Ball? Thankfully, I used an Ultra Ball. It did not come as easy as that sounds, though. Believe me. I was home alone when it happened, and I straight up went the happy dance move when I caught it. What did you think of, like, what was his name? Swordward and Shieldbert? Oh my god, I literally straight up memed those guys, basically. I was sending pictures of, like, when I was playing through to my girlfriend, like, I don't know what the hell. Like, they straight up ran out of ideas in this game. The Swordbert, or Shieldbert and Swordward, oh my god, I lost my shit. I liked the idea, but I hated that execution. It was just... I love the game. I will not rate the game anything less than an 8.9 at all. But that was garbage. Garbage! The Descendants. Yes, I am Swordward, and this is my younger brother, Shieldbert. When you found out hot. When you fought. With his accident, Zamenta was way weaker in comparison because he's... That part was mad corny. Wait, Hop actually... I already fought Hop, but he didn't have... Zamenta. How do you do that? Is that like an actual thing? How do you trigger that battle? I did not do that battle. I don't think so anyway. Like, I did the battle where you summon him. Or maybe I did. Shit. Never mind. Maybe I did. I don't know. Is it after you catch the legendary? If it is, I definitely didn't do it. But yeah, Swordbert, or Shieldbert and Swordward. I agree. So corny. Like I said, I was memeing it. I was sending pictures to my girlfriend and everything. still feel so left out. I'm like one of so many few people that don't have like a Luma in this game. Yes. I wish this was just like an option to keep going with. Just gonna go ahead and switch it. It will kill Kinu. Hands down. I may have fought Hop after catching the legendary. I don't. Is it an instant thing? If so, I did, and I may just not remember, honestly. Like, if it's an instant thing, like right after you catch the legendary, if you gotta fight him, then yeah, I did, and I just don't remember. But if it's something you gotta toggle, then no, I did not. If not, I know something I'm gonna be doing tonight, right before I do Animal Crossing. Cause I've been smashing Hop that whole game, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be that happy for it, but I am a little bit. Hop has just not stood a single chance against my team. The only one that stoops me, that damn Snorlax, my god. And I know Snorlax's weakness, but the only Pokemon with a fighting move in my team is Rillaboom and this Brick Break. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with... Yeah, I'm just gonna go with it for now. I'm not gonna send out Sherald next time. If it was instant or not. Yeah, it may not be. Maybe I have to go figure it out and fight it. It could have been instant. If so, I just may not remember. All I remember was catching the legendary and like being so happy that I immediately saved the game and I went to bed. Damn. I feel like the last time I fought him, when he told me it was the last time that he wanted to do it, it was not pretty. I'm gonna have to like look into that though and try again tonight. Then again, I may want to actually... Oh shit, I didn't switch out Kinu. Damn it! I'm gonna have to instantly revive Kinu and continue this fight. I hope it still actually... I don't know if it does. I hope it does actually still get the experience. We'll find out real soon. I forgot to switch it out though. I'm so sad about that. So what did your team end up being, like your initial run through, Rez? It's an interesting conversation. I know you started off with Rillaboom as well, or Grookey into Rillaboom and everything. Which I gotta say, I didn't think I'd like it as much, but I liked all of Grookey, Thwackey, and Rillaboom. I liked all of its forms so much. And it didn't get the experience. I was afraid of that. Okay, I'm okay with this. Rillaboom, Exadrill, Corviknight, Arcanine, and Toxtricity, but then you changed it to Exadrill, Seismitoad, Toxicroak, Norvern, Weavile, and Grimmsnarl. Oh man, that sounds like a heck of a team. What's Corviknight like? Is it just like an OP Skarmory, or is it like Skarmory? That's something else I've been a little curious about. Seismitoad's cool. I've always liked that water earth thing, and Seismitoad's like a better version of Quagsire. This has been the moment I should have went back and healed really quick. Live, damn you! Live! Damn it. It didn't live. Dead. Damn it! Shouldn't have done. Oh, it lived. Thank goodness. It is like Skarmory. Maybe a bit better, but its design is way more badass. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I was afraid of. I mean, it's such Skarmory design, honestly. I mean, they're both still flying. I agree, his design does look better. I like the fact that he has an evolution, like in a 3-part like thing going on as well. So there was that, and I really enjoyed seeing that happen. But I'm just not a Skarmory fan. I never really have been. The still flying type to me is just kind of. I feel like I'm in a small minority of people that have wanted like Tropius to actually get like a baby form just to get the evolution bonus on stats. I've always felt that way about Lapras. Even as big as a Lapras fan as I was, like, I've always been a Lapras fan. But I've always wished that Lapras had some sort of evolution to make its stat growth just a tad bit better. Dare I say, to the Lapras, what is the word I'm thinking of? Purists out there. I do love Lapras, so I'm not shit talking it, don't worry. Lapras is one of my favorite Pokemon. The move diversity that Lapras can learn is just amazing. Still in Dark at first? That's actually what I thought as well at first. But yeah, straight just... They didn't give Skarmory a baby form or an evolution, they just made something like it and gave it evolutions. I'm gonna have to do this one at a time. Kinu's almost there. That's not what I meant to do. Cosmo's gonna be the hard one here. I'm really hoping this small advantage, getting everybody up to like 45, will help me get that curve on beating the dojo leader there. So Rez, you got any thoughts on 5.3 coming up? Thoughts, theories, hopes. I've been really curious about the Sapphire weapon. Like, we all already know at this point we're gonna be, like, getting inside of the Ironworks mech suit, but I'm wondering how that fight's gonna go. I feel you there. A friend of mine and myself, a friend of mine from high school, I'll start with that. We actually used to do something similar to that, like every week. We'd have like a, kind of like a friendly competition. We'd always just try to like level up a certain top. We'd do like an all poison team versus an all poison team, or an all dark team versus an all dark team. And we'd like battle each other once a week, just like choosing random Pokemon each. We'd tell each other actively, so it wasn't like at the end, we never wanted to have dupes. And, yeah, I know how that feels. You think Crystal Boy's dead? I'm starting to think that as well. I know, William on, Discord was saying something about it kind of like backtracking and things a little bit, which I don't think it would. My theory is on it is like I was saying a little bit earlier. I kind of feel like he's contacting, current, like, Grahatia. From the source, and is just trying to like lapse things over, maybe? I don't really know, but to me that's more so what it feels like. Just as clueless as everyone else? No theories. That's a big theory for me. Maybe he is dead, but I still feel like he's contacting like the source Grahatia. I could be wrong in that as well. It's just like a weird theory I've kind of cooped up. Jeepers. It's okay. I saw it happening. Kind of was banking on it as well, sadly. Same with this. Just letting them damage themselves. That's your brother? I honestly thought it was, honestly. He's telling you about the theory and it makes sense? It does, and it doesn't to me. I don't know why it would backtrack so far, which I get it in a way, as long as I think about it. But, my biggest theory still is that, like, I think he might be dead. I'm right there with you. I think this is going to be his end. There's just so much to him. Either sending everybody back's going to kill him, or he's going to initially die anyway. And I feel like Grahatia is contacting old Grahatia from the source to kind of like fix things, because he knows it's the only way he can fix things and make him rot. By sacking himself and getting the other guy to do the job that he can't do. Yeah, I agree. It doesn't look good for him at all in the trailer. The crystal's definitely taking very, very, very far of his body. Like, loads of parts of it. It also kind of looks like it's fading from him as well, which also doesn't sound too good for him, as far as his sake of all people. But his theory could hold true. Your brother's theory, honestly, could be way more up to par. Like, I mean, it could backtrack a lot of things. You never know. I'm wrong on these things often, so I try to keep an open mind. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's not looking good for Graha. My theory still is, like, especially at the end of the trailer, where he's like, as soon as you awaken, I have something for you to do, or a favor to ask, or a favor for you. You know, he has a bigger line, and a better line than what I said. I just butchered it. But I feel like that's a thing. I don't think he's talking to the Warrior of Light. I think he's talking to Grahatia from the source. And I didn't have that theory. I'm going to give it completely over to Mr. Happy for giving me the theory, because it's his theory. And he explained it, and I totally agree and think that's what it is. I don't think he's talking to the Warrior of Light right there. I think he's, like, trying to, like, let the other Grahatia know that the only way to get everybody home is for him to do it. Or maybe not even that. Maybe not that at all. But maybe it could be he's still contacting him to know that he's going to play a bigger part in a role that he just doesn't know is about to happen yet. You love Graha? That'd be really interesting if true. I feel like the Grahatia in the source is about to have a bigger role to play than he ever has before. I feel like that is a very, very big thing. Which is another theory where, I hate to say it, you know the scene where it shows it in the trailer where he's like standing back a little bit and it looks like he's flinching and also in pain, and the crystal's covering his body, or leaving his body, which I'm guessing is covering. What if that isn't Grahatia from the first? And what if that's Grahatia from the source obtaining a new power that he's just now realizing? Which is another theory that I've got going on. If it plays into the theory that Grahatia is trying to contact Grahatia from the source, which seems all completely possible, what if that's what's happening to the current Grahatia in the source? Maybe he's obtaining power from the Crystal Tower that Grahatia in the first did through contact of the first Grahatia, which is another theory I've had. We don't know what's happening, where it looks like he's in pain there. We see the cutscene where Ardbert or Elidibus is coming in, just, you know, straight up just like attacking the fuck out of the guy. But not Elidibus. Is it Elidibus? It's not Elidibus. I'm getting tired. My brain's just throwing names out in my brain. Anyway, we see him getting attacked right there in the cutscene, and then we see his little, like, in pain kind of thing. But I'm still wondering if that is the source Grahatia or if that's the first Grahatia. Believe me, my brain is all over the place with this. I'm also very tired, so the names are fleeing my brain as the theories are pouring in. Too much thinking for you? Yeah, that's kind of my brain right now. My brain's just like, dude, stop. Stop! We've had a long day. Just play this game and forget about the other one for now. I've had a lot of theories. What do you think about the whole Meg fight? That is, like, the whole Sapphire weapon thing. My brain, like, I don't have too many theories about story-wise, but gameplay-wise, I've been very curious. We all already know we're going to be controlling a mech, but isn't that going to be a trial? That's the part that's breaking my brain. Are we all continuously going to be like, is it going to be an active time event? I don't know. I've had heavy thought on that thing, or is it going to be just like a random cutscene? I don't know. I've been thinking about that one a lot more than I probably should, but I'm not gonna lie, I've been thinking about it. The whole random Sapphire weapon thing, I don't know. The fight just sounds insane. Flashpoint paradox shit. I agree. I'd be okay with it though. People said it won't be a trial. See, yeah, that's what I've been thinking about as well. When you look at it, it looks like it's just you versus Sapphire Weapon. Just like one mech versus one mech. Which makes it sound interesting, but it goes almost against everything that I guess it should be. I don't know. We'll see, though, I guess. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be a party thing. It looks like it's going to be like some kind of like solo event. Only a story trial this patch. That's interesting. Okay, we're almost there with Glazuma. Once Glazuma gets there, I'm gonna go try to take on the Dojo again. I'm gonna have to take another quick restroom break. I'm sorry, but I'll be right back. Okay, music's gonna stop. I'm not going anywhere. The stream isn't going anywhere. I'm looking at some stats real quick. I'm getting the final leg of the knot. Again, I'm trying to get this one last Temtem up. Or Tim up. Then after that, I'm going to try the Dojo again. We're going to see how we can fare. I'll probably, if I can defeat the Dojo, probably call it there tonight. But, if not, we'll have a part 2 of the grinding phase. It's just getting a lot later than I thought. It's actually funny though, Rez. I could see that being a Gundam Wing scene, or just any Gundam scene rather, with the sword versus like a bigger mech, and you know, just the works. I'm not upset about it though. Always down for mechs, as am I. You know me. I love to play Rival Wings, and mechs are like one of the biggest part of Rival Wings. I'm a sucker for some mechs. One of my favorite anime that I ever got into, and one of my first, was Gundam Wing. Right there in the heart feels, you know. I love Gundam though, period. Gundam Wing though, it hits me in the nostalgia bomb quicker than any other though. Steampunk and Cyberpunk. So anything with that, you probably love it. I feel ya. OP kill. Gazuma's gonna be a little tricky. Love the mechs when they were in Fortnite. I really don't have a lot of reference to Fortnite. That's cool though. I didn't even know they had mechs in Fortnite. Don't die. Don't die. It's gonna die. It died. It's okay. Kinda thought it was gonna happen. He's technically the strongest, so I was kinda trying to think of like other Tim here. Kinu will die as well. I hate to say it. It's gonna happen. We're thinking of Gazuma right now, though. this it? Oh god. I knew it was gonna happen. It's painful to even watch. Still didn't get there. Level 44. Part of me wants to actually try to go a little bit farther with the Grand here. Turbocharge. Turn it to 11. That's funny. Gonna ignore that though. Wimplip's so close to 46 as well. So we got 246, Rise and Chirald. Everybody else 45. Let's just try the dojo leader. We'll see how we fare. If we beat him, hell yeah. If we don't, damn it, I need more training. Which I'm a little burnt out on grinding for now, but it's okay. There's always the next state. But for now, let's just try to get to the dojo leader. Do this, see how far we can get. I wish I could have actually gotten a little bit of a pants on doing those, but it's okay. Also wish I knew the actual weakness to like the ground type Temtem. So, Rez, you got any games you're looking forward to coming out pretty soon? Or anybody, you know, still watching. You got any games you want to talk about coming up? You know, I still think it's crazy on this game how unforgiving it can be as far as like choosing the wrong type of the wrong moves. The Phantasy Star Online 2 overhaul? Yeah, I saw the trailer that you shared. Like, pretty intense, for sure. Yeah, 2021 next year seems like a very, very good like year for video games. I'm very excited for it, needless to say.
Yeah.
2020 is canceled. That's true. To be fair, though, it really did look like a lot of games will be like announced pretty nicely, pretty well. At the point of Cyberpunk 2077, though, not to sound harsh or a little intrepid or dismissal or vague or even like negative, I feel like that game's gonna end up getting pushed back to next year. They keep pushing that game. I'm super excited about it as well and when it's released, but my god, that game keeps getting pushed back. So, Riz, did you ever play like Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu? Or anybody watching, I'm very, this is a good question, or to me it is anyway. I've been very curious about it. I never played either one, and I've been really thinking about looking into it. Mainly because I've become a pretty big Pokemon Go. Like I played it casually, and I've gotten much more into it, and I've got a few shiny honestly as well. I'd like to transfer around sometime or another, but yeah, I've been very curious about the actual, like, I know that it's kind of like the platform version of Let's Go, or the Pokemon Go games with the Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu. A lot of different things changed, like, there was no, like, wild battles, which could have changed, but I know initially there was no, like, wild battles or anything like that. You can only do trainer battles once, a bunch of things a lot of people ended up finding negatives about, but I've just been very curious about it. Mainly, watch your brother play it. What did he think about it? Did he enjoy it, or was it just like, you know? I've been very curious about it. I've been wanting to get into one of the Let's Go games, but I don't know. I've been iffy about it just because of things I've heard, honestly. You can play with 2 people, which is pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool. Are those, like, I don't want to call them rumors, but is that basically true, though, about, like, you don't fight random Pokemon. You only have a chance to like catch them, and it's only like trainer battles. It just seems like it'd be incredibly hard to get like in-game status on that game. He liked it as far as you could tell. That's really cool. You don't fight them in the wild. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's the part that makes me feel so indifferent. Okay, let's go give this a whirly dirly. I've got some more experience, a few of these. We're all definitely stronger. I still don't know how to feel about it. I feel like he's definitely still going to have the advantage of the top that he's using in this game. Actually gives him a strong advantage. But maybe not this time. Your Pokemon get experience from catching Pokemon. Yeah, that makes me feel so indifferent. Holy shit, I can't believe I made it here first try. Oh my god. That was one for the fucking books for sure. Believe me, don't think I remember this from last night and I just did it again. I am already at the dojo leader. Oh my god, I don't remember this from last night. That is luck. It's what the fuck, Temtem, is that? What am I missing? Where the hell do you catch this thing? Jesus. Everyone felt the same way before it came out. It's really not bad. In fact, you preferred it, really. I need to check it out. Like I said, I've been playing Pokemon Go a lot more, and I know it plays in with Pokemon Go a lot. I need to check it out. Is it like full roster Pokemon, or is it like Kanto, like strict? It's something I've been very curious about. I wish you could like save before this battle, but that's not a thing. If you die, you just die. Trying to like get my focus up. So you choose to encounter like Sword and Shield? That's really cool. I like that aspect a lot. I still wish you could battle, but I guess I could see like the plus and minus to it. It's still weird to me that it's strictly only in the Kanto region though. It sounds like it's basically just like a beefed up red, blue, green version. Or more like a yellow version, honestly, because I think you start off with either Pikachu or Eevee, so yeah. And the others you start off with one of the actual starters. Do you actually get that option? Is it like running through yellow version, where you can choose like the multiple stories? Like I know running through the game, you have the person who has the Charmander that's being neglected, and then you eventually get the people that have the Bulbasaur right before Misty's battle. They just basically giving it away, and then so on and so forth. Is it like yellow version as far as like getting Pikachu, but then you get Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur like throughout the game as well, or is it like it's like its own entity of a game? kind of nervous about trying to fight this. That's why I'm stalling a little bit. I really want to beat this guy, but I really don't want to have to lose and go grind some more. He has some really strong Tem. And honestly, I kind of wish I would have had another water top Tem. That's why I thought about switching out Kinu for like some sort of like water type Tem. You think so? Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. It's more like the yellow version. Yellow version is the best. I mean, everybody can agree on that. Out of the Gen 1 origin anyway. Here we go. We read this guy's stuff last night, so you're serious about joining the Resistance? It was my heart. I'm just gonna pick the same stuff. Let's just get through it. Read all of it last night. If you're curious about my reactions and what I said, the stream is up on YouTube. Hit up the playlist, and it was the one right before this. I need to study what he puts out first, and I could probably do this better. Like, right off the bat, I already know that this current selection's not bad, but I do know it would have been better if I would have used a different Temtem. Okay, let's try to do this. Hopefully it works out. I feel like I got a strategy built in my head. Hopefully it goes to par. It did not. Not the way I wanted to. Live! Live! Yes. Same! Live! Oh, they hit Gazuma both times. It's not good. No, I was afraid of that. Not gonna be that strong. Gazuma's dead. Kinu is next. Good deal. This is where things started to throw me off the last time. Live. Good deal. Kinu, live. Come on, live. Live, Kinu. We need you. Oh no. Come on, Gerald, live. Kill it. Awesome. Good luck, thank you, Minato. You can run some of your Pokemon? Really? This is where I get worried. Live, come on, live. Oh, I was hoping to do so much more. Same. Come on. Yep, it's dead. This game has really good animation. I totally agree. Live, Kinu. No, use it on Kinu. No, Tugon? Really? And it's flying. It's flying! What? Oh, God. I was out here hoping for Kinu to survive, but Jesus. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I feel like I can beat this fight. I need to know the direction of his Tim, though. They are very, honestly, kind of confusing. They don't make a lot of sense. I don't know. It just doesn't make a lot of sense in the direction he tries to go with things. Or in the top differences. It's one of the things that gets me in this game, which is makes me hard for it to recommend to like kids. Like this game, it makes absolutely no sense with the top differences. And I really don't mean that in any way, period, other than that. I mean, it really doesn't. This game, it almost seems random with it sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of something. A little bit of something. Gosh, I hate to do it though. Because the fucking Scunch being so strong. His next Tim though, I know is like super strong though. It's level 50, I think. Yowler. This thing, I've already heard all about it. Kinu Mata. One of them were dead. This move's so OP. Oh, fuck. Scunch is dead? Okay. Rise is dead. I don't like that, but it's okay. What are we working with? We'll go Beta Burst. And, gosh, I hate to Whip Blood. I hate to do it to you. I'm gonna revive somebody else just in case. Let's go, Trolled. Times 2, I like that. Savage Suplex to Whiplip. I don't like that. I don't get it either. It is a melee attack to a... I'm sorry. Like, when it comes to the top differences in this game, I just don't get it a lot of times. I want to so bad. And when I see it initially, I'm just like, what? And it just sticks with me. Like, I just don't get it. The top differences don't make a lot of sense at all. Oshidashi? Oh god, Whiplip's down. I knew it was gonna happen. Thankfully, Shroud's very fast. Hopefully this works out. The top matchups? Yeah. Even if you know the top matchups, they don't really make a lot of difference in this game. Rez, believe it or not. Even if you know, like I said, even if you know the top matchups, this game, it's meant to be that way, though. This game, it was one of the things that, like, a lot of people, like, tried to, like, focus on it. And thankfully I beat the guy. I'm so happy about that. But yeah, it was one of the biggest things about this game, and still is the biggest thing about this game. Even if you know the top differences, it's the most... Like, that's the thing that sets it apart. Like, a lot of people like to compare it to Pokemon. And that's where I get in there the most, where I'm like, this isn't Pokemon, you know? Pokemon, you got those advantages. You got all these. In this game, even if you have the top advantage, it doesn't mean you win. Even if you're higher level, it doesn't mean you win. This is the most excruciating game when it comes to, like, top differences, but not just top differences. Move differences. When you may be a better top. You may be their weakness. But if your move is weaker than them, it's not going to do that much effect. And if they're the opposite top still, and even if it isn't super effective, if they're stronger, it's going to have that much more of an effect on you. It's the most unforgiving RPG of its top like this there is, which is another reason why I don't mention this for kids. This game has a huge difficulty curve, but also, there's just so much to this. This is my last restroom break. I'm sorry. I do have to take this. I'm really excited to see the story that's about to play out and what's about to happen next. So I'm going to leave it here. Going to take a really quick, exciting, fast restroom break, and I'll be right back. Rez, how do you beat the opponent? How do you build your team? It's just like Pokemon. If I gotta put it, I don't like comparing this game to Pokemon because it's not like Pokemon, but it is in a way. And how do you build your team? Preference. preference and stats, you know. Just, you know, like a monster RPG. Preference and stats. Top differences considered the way you want to do them. You can do that. And how do you beat your opponent? Strategy. It's just more well placed, a lot more strategic, and a little bit more of a harder par difficulty. That's the best way I know how to put it. It's exactly like, ask yourself those questions and you can answer them yourself. And I literally do not mean that in a sarcastic or mean way. But I mean, it's legitimately the game. Like, it is just that. How do you build your team? The same way you would in Pokemon. Your preference and by stats. How do you beat an opponent? I mean, again, just like Pokemon. Is it Pokemon? No. This is... I'm going to put it most bluntly and effective and non-mean as also the best way to do it. But Pokemon... I won't call Pokemon easy. But this game makes Pokemon look easy. That's the way I want to put it. This game isn't easy. This game makes you grind. This game is... I still haven't beat my rival in this game. If I've got to put it anyway, and put it as simple, I still haven't beat the rival. And I'm this far into the game. Actually, we did beat the rival once. We've beat the rival once the last time we played before the last patch. I've beat my rival once, so I'll backtrack a second when saying that. I've beat my rival once. Nico, are servers down? Can't play? No. I mean, I've been playing. I would check Steam and your internet connection. But, yeah, I've not had any problems. Nico, thank you for jumping in, though. So does it rely more on the EVs or in AVs? They're like, TVs and SVs, I think, in this game. No, because... honestly, I'm running basic run-of-the-mill Temtem, or Tim. None of mine are specialty Temtem. I saw the ones I wanted in the game, I caught them, and I played them. I would say yeah, because there's a lot of people. If you play on the competitive end of this game in PvP, yeah. The way I play the game, I play it just like I play a Pokemon game now. Like, legitimate strategy. It's just strategy and knowing what's going to happen. And it's more strategy based. I'll just say that. It's the best way to look at it. And again, it's all preference and strategy. And I've not gone any specialty way. There's a lot of people who are out here grinding for Luma and grinding for like perfect stats. Me, I played this game just like I would a regular Pokemon game, just jumping into it, catching random Temtem, random stats, not worrying out natures or literally anything. I'm going on strategy and hands-on gameplay. But again, Nico, yeah, I've not had any down or anything. It's still up for as far as I know. Okay, here we go. That was classic Denizen Skull tactics. It felt like fighting Sophia herself. You have learned well, Tumbles. 2,463 pence, son. I, Musa, Dojo Master of Vunby, hereby welcome you, Tumbles of Denise, into the Kisiwa Resistance. Here, wear this with pride and honor. Resistance badge. Us. Long live Kisiwa, long live the resistance, down with the Battle Salto. Long live Kisiwa. I'm honored. Shikamu. Cool. Where's Carlos? Yes, to business. I have no idea why I expected manners. Now listen up, Tumbles. Far to the south-west is Upinazi, a city we have retaken and lost again to the Battle Salto. At least twice. Between Upinazi and here lies a sparsely populated region of savannah we call the Geno Gap. Used to be our line of communication with Upinazi until 2 days ago. is a beautiful land, which is Geno Gap. Noble and rugged, and Earth Temtem country too. Perhaps I'm biased because I spent most of my childhood rock hopping the islets with my dad. That was before everyone started moving to Vumbi. But I digress. It's mostly territory, open territory, but except for a proper gap, which is a chasm peppered with tiny islets, most of them rock hoppable. That fracture is the only thing preventing from Belsoto from stomping us from that flank. Tell me about Upenazi. I haven't been in Upenazi in ages, but at least back then, it used to be considered the most generally Kisiwan town, if that makes sense. Not as advanced as Uhuru, no dojo like Vumbi, a haven for the old ways. Last news I had, before comms were interrupted, was that a man from the old Tari tribe has assumed command of the Upenazi resistance. That gives me some hope. They're sturdy tamers, the Tare. But none can survive for long in isolation. We need to link with them again as soon as possible. Carry on. About 48 hours ago, our scouts spotted a massive Belsoto airdrop in the Geno Gap. They have expanded from the beachhead, and now the resistance split in two. Thankfully, the Belsoto don't seem to have the equipment to cross the gap. Open a second front. But we have no news from Upenazi since. What's your main concern? So what do you want me to do? The worst case scenario, the Belsoto managed to take the bridge to Upenazi and overrun the city. With the Upenazi gone, Vumbi alone won't last. We need you to cross the Geno Gap and find a way to Upenazi. We must coordinate with the Tore or we'll all be done for. A lot is riding on this mission, Tumbles. Any last questions? Why me? Where is Carlos? No more questions. Shikimo. Your friend is working with the resistance too. He's helping us with another operation. I can't give you more details, not right now. What if Belsoto captured you? Sorry, but this is bigger than you, me, or that detective friend of yours. Once you make it to Upenazi, you'll be closer to him anyway. Why me? On the downside, you don't know the country. On the other hand, you look foreign, so Belsoto might not identify you as resistant at first. Perhaps you can pretend to be just a tourist in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it goes without saying, you have proved to be an impressive tamer. You came all the way from Tukma, so you know your Thames and your rock hopping. All in all, you look like a man for the job to me. And also, there is the tiny detail that nobody else doesn't, of course. What that face for, huh? What's that face for? I mean, you did ask, didn't you? Then be on your way, Tumbles. Avoid the Belsoto as much as you possibly can, and by the love of all that is good, find a way to Upenazi. I'm just so glad to actually beat this dude. Jeepers. What a fight. How do I get out of here? Thank you, Rez, and thank you, Minato. Did I beat him? I did. It's like the like Pokemon where they always fight in a certain way, or do they change from battle to battle? So far, from what I've seen, it changes from battle to battle. From what I've seen, so take that as you will. How the hell do I get out of here, though? I'm more concerned about that right now. There we go. Jesus. But yeah, beat the dude. Thankfully. What a time. But with that, I'm gonna actually go ahead and call it here for the night. I'm gonna heal up my Temtem, and I'm pretty tired. I've been on here a little later than what I thought I was gonna be, but I made some really good progress, and I'm happy about that. But I do thank every single one of you so much for watching. I've had a lot of fun tonight, and I will be back on tomorrow night. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Again, I'm very tired and hungry, and basically had the goal met tonight, which I'm really happy about. But thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you can catch me tomorrow night. If not, I totally understand. Tomorrow is going to be more of a story playthrough, which I'm very excited about. But no doubt, I really appreciate it. I had a long run tonight, and people who stuck around through that, I appreciate that as well. I got everybody up from 45 to 46, from like 43 and 44. So not grindy, not, but still had a lot of progress from it, which I'm really happy about. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I'm very hungry and very tired, and don't really have anything quick here to fix. So literally, the thing I gotta eat is just it's gonna take a little bit of time, unfortunately. But no doubt, I do thank you all so much for watching, and again, hopefully you can catch me tomorrow. If not, I understand. Tomorrow night will be my last night this week streaming. I will be back on Sunday night, though, and I'll be doing some Final Fantasy XIV, probably. Maybe doing more Temtem. Get tomorrow night with the actual story here. But until then, until next time, though, thank you so much for watching, and good night to you as well, Rez. And Minato, also good night to you. And everybody watching on Facebook, thank you so much. And if you don't already follow on Facebook, please do. I'm like 21 followers from getting to the goal of being able to be where I am with YouTube and Twitch, but with Facebook. So if you want to help me out with Facebook, if you have a Facebook account, or if you have a friend that does and want to recommend me, I'd appreciate that as well. 21 followers is all I need, so help a guy out with following on Facebook. I'd really appreciate it if you did. It's going to help me out more than you know. Really trying to jump over onto the Facebook realm like I do on Twitch and YouTube already. But hey, like and subscribe over on YouTube, or even follow over on Twitch. Any of it I do appreciate, and anybody that wants to help me out over on Facebook as well, I definitely appreciate that. But for now, I'm going to get out of here, and everybody watching on Facebook, Twitch, and Facebook, or YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, I'm sorry, I'm very tired. Thank you so much, but I've got to get out of here. Obviously, I am super tired. I will be back on here tomorrow night, though, and if you want to catch me then, I definitely appreciate that, and I'd love it. But definitely until next time, I'm out of here. Hopefully you can catch me tomorrow, though. But if not, I understand, everybody. Take it easy. Have a great one. And until next time, I'm out of here. Good night, everybody. Until next time.